right, so Natty Gear finally rolling in for the Michigan Wolverines, your national college football champions. It's amazing. I'm still on Clyde not I'm still on cloud nine, and I'm never coming down from that until, like, next season starts and we get through the end. But right now, I will continue to remain on cloud nine. And major shout out and love to all of the Detroit Lions fans. I am not a Lions fan. You guys know that I'm a Colts fan, but it is amazing to see just the excitement. They have waited a very, very long time to make it to the conference championship. So very proud of them. I would love for them to just go and win it all. Like, that would be amazing. But today we're here to talk about a sneaker I'm passing on for something else. So we are back to this series where, you know what? Well, two full series, but for this specific video here, I could have picked up a sneaker, but instead I'm just going to go ahead and throw that money into the market. Now, this is never financial advice or investment advice. I'm just simply sharing with you what I choose to do, a little better way in which I can use my money instead of another sneaker that I'm just not going to wear a whole lot. I don't care the fanfare behind it. I don't care the excitement. Do you understand the number of pairs that I'm already clearing out? Okay, and there is a 6 that's in there that people would probably never guess that I would get rid of. So go ahead and comment below. What Jordan 6 do you think I'm parting with in 2024? Again, it's a Jordan 6 that people would never assume that you would part with. I'm curious to see the answers here in the comments section. But what's on the horizon for January 2024? Well, this shoe was originally slated to drop, I believe, in February. But from everything I've seen and on these sneakerheads, it's actually going to drop January 27th. And that is the Air Jordan 6 Yellow Ochre. It is the year of the ochre for the Jordan 1, which that came and went. The Jordan 6, and I believe I also saw a 4 in the works, but we'll just focus on the 6. So you guys know I have a smaller foot, right? Now, I tend to go up a half size when I can in Jordan 6s just because they tend to fit a little bit narrow, a little bit tight on my foot. I go up or try to go up a half size in them, the same as what I do in my Jordan 1s. I will say this, though. In trying on leather Jordan 1s versus the black infrared or Jordan 6 versus the black infrared Jordan 6, maybe it is just the nubuck that's on here, but it's certainly just easier and more comfortable on my foot overall, which I know I need to really actually put some wear in with this. But I do have this pair. You guys probably forgot about that, but I do have that pair, and I know some people didn't like it. It was super thin. You're never going to make everybody happy, and I think Jordan Brand understands that. But for the Yellow Ochre that's coming out, so I am a grade school size, so that means I would pay $150. Now, it could be hit or miss with the quality control. Hopefully it's really good. Hopefully there's no yellow that's bleeding over into the additional leather panels on this sneaker. If that occurs like it did with the Carmine, I don't think consumers are going to be too happy. And I myself, okay, I am okay with returning a shoe. I've already done that twice with the 12s. I'm okay with returning a shoe or just knowing that I don't have to settle for piss poor quality when I'm paying my money. And that can help with you not paying top dollar for a shoe. Just go throw that out there, right? If you're not paying $200 for a sneaker, maybe you are capping it at $150 or $160. I would love to do that in 2024 outside of maybe a New Balance or something, because a lot of those can run you $200 if you're looking at the 990 series. But if you're not, a 1906 is $160, I believe. So you can stay right in that maybe $110 to $160 range, depending on the models you want. Get something you love at a B of good quality, not trash like a lot of GRs can be. Let's just be real. A lot of GRs can be, but you can certainly do that. So that's an awesome goal that I have, an additional, I guess, side goal. But the 150 for the Yellow Ochre in a grade school 6.5, I could certainly have just picked that up when it drops. Not doing that, okay? I think it's a great sneaker. Listen, I think it would go great with my Natty Gear. I really do. I think it would go stellar. I have much more Natty Gear I would love to pick up. Just trying to be patient right now. It would go stellar with this and any number of things in my closet. But instead, I'm just going to go ahead and throw that into the market within my Roth IRA account. That is an investment account. That's not the investment itself. It's just the account, okay? That has tax advantages, and you are eligible for those based on what your income is. And if you don't meet the threshold income, then if you're above it, you just get a regular IRA and you're good to go. Since I'm within that threshold, I transfer money from my checking account into my actual Roth IRA. From there, I make a selection on what investment I would like to make. Again, not financial advice, but S&P 500, keep it simple. Now, why why am I such a fan of the S&P 500? Well, one, it's just kind of the standard, it's the benchmark. But did you know, breaking news, the S&P 500 just hit an all-time record high since 1871. The average for the following year, 11.2%. And so when you're looking at how your money can make money for you and also do it with very little effort by yourself, putting your money into the market and just saying, hey, compound interest, go do your thing. First, just so many people saying, well, you can just flip a sneaker. I could, but I'm probably not going to go through all of that. I'm just not. Also, I do my best to not take a sneaker from someone else who really wants to enjoy it for retail, just to flip it for myself. I understand I need to look out for self, but there's an easier way for me to look out for self, and that is investing in my 401k at work. That is very nicely matched, and it is putting money into the market within my Roth IRA account and doing that diligently and consistently. And then once these student loans are paid off, I'm able to do just like so much more of what I would want to do, but I can still do a little bit right now as I did last year. So hopefully you guys enjoy this series just to kind of give you an idea of other ways that you can put your money to use for future you if you're trying to pull back on buying so many sneakers right now, because it feels a little sickening sometimes, and this is just for me personally, but also from people really close to me when I have these discussions with them about how did we let it get this bad? I don't know. I've already said the number one enemy for sneakerheads is actually space, but it's also ourselves and just not being able to take a step back and say no to some of the things that we want. Just because you can, it doesn't always mean that you should. But that video is available for you to watch. Also, my first pickup of 2024, and that is the Adidas Women's Original Sambe in the green and white colorway. It has that gum translucent outsole. It is amazing. So please go ahead and check that out. I would love to have more colorways of that, and I don't say that about tons of sneakers anymore. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace.